Hey, 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 out there, internet land. Here we are, guys, at our little ranch, our little slice of heaven. Now, a lot of you guys have asked us what the place looks like and, what it's about. Now, we've been working out here for a solid month just to show you guys. And it's still in quite the state of disarray. Now, I will tell you that we've been hauling loads in the truck here almost every day, and sometimes 2 loads a day, fully loaded, tarped up, and everything, and hauling to the dump. And we still have as much garbage around here as we do. It's still a cleaning process. We spent almost the entire last week clearing land, just cutting down dead trees and briars and brambles so that we could walk around and operate through here. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a little walkthrough so you can see what it is we're working with. And this is still a month in, guys. We've been working out here. Today is the 24th. Yeah, tomorrow's Christmas. So today's Christmas Eve. And we set foot out here the very first day and put the lock on there on December the 1st. So it's been 24 days since we started working here. And we're actually staying here. We've been staying here for about a week and a half. It's not totally ready at all, and you'll see what I mean. But it beat signing another lease somewhere else. So kind of have to do what we have to do. And you guys follow us. There's some cool plans. I'm going to make a series of videos that show you guys the plans that we have for the place and what's going on. So if you guys are interested in following another neat story, just stay tuned. All right, here we are getting out of the truck, and you'll see there, as you step out of the driver's seat, we're looking at a pile of, that's not just garbage, guys, that's cans. That's just beer cans that we collected off the ground. And as you see, there's still more everywhere. We've done a lot of clearing and a lot of picking up. That's another pile of garbage that's all going to the dump, basically. Just different things that are out here, just garbage that we've had to pile up. If you look to the back of the truck here, yeah, there's vehicles and everything else out there that are going to be hauled off soon. There's a building over here full of junk and whatever. And all this stuff was like this. We haven't even touched this since we've been here. This is what it looked like when we pulled up. Door in the storage sheds falling in, everything on the ground. Trees that are falling and everywhere. Everything had that. It looked horrible. We cut all that stuff out. And see, we've got 2 old vehicles out there. This is a little scrap pile I've built that we're going to be hauling off. But I cut out all the stuff underneath these trees just so you could walk around. That used to be the dining room table. We moved it out here just to be a work table. That's going to be a little work area. Now this is what we've cleared. We cut all these trees out here and all the briars and brambles that were underneath this good stuff or this stuff. Right now, this is kind of the path we take to get up to the house. There's another pathway that's kind of a nice little walkway, but this is what we've been working on clearing. Yeah, there is an outhouse that we just cleared and cut all the briars and brambles. If you look, guys, this stuff right here, look how just nasty that is inside. It's just briar and bramble and thorn thicket and everything else, and that's pretty much what was all over the property. And this, I've already cut about 3 or 4 full trees out of this whole thing out here, and gotten rid of a lot. So this is just a little patch we hadn't totally hit yet. But as you see, we turned it into nice cleaned up area like this. I lollipopped all the trees, cut off all the lower limbs so that we can now walk freely and clearly underneath it all. Now this is kind of cool. This is the first church of Chris. we were laughing about it the other day, but we took these benches were inside the dining room around that giant table, and I said, hey, let's put them around the fire. And as we did, it started looking like church pews, and I said, look, because we've been out here burning for a week too, just getting rid of just trees and fallen limbs and everything else, a little bit of garbage, what we can burn. But this is it. Now if you take a look, this up here, guys, is a stage they had built. And we tore down a lot of the stuff that was up there already because it was just falling in and garbage. But it's a performance stage. You can play music up there. Around here, we cut a lot of that stuff down. There's another one of the trees we'd fallen we had to pull out. Here's the cantina. That is a full working kitchen, guys. We've been in there for now. Here's another pile of junk. There's carpet and everything else we've got to haul to the dump. There's another shot of stuff that's got to go to the dump. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. Here's the house, folks. Here's the house. I'm going to take a little snapshot for you, too. Yeah, I'm going to back up. Let me see here. Get a little shot of the whole thing. Kind of. About as best as possible. There we go. Okay. But yeah, there was briars and brambles, as you can see over here. That's grapevine that's growing up that they had cattle panels looped around to kind of make it look like entryways. and it was horrible. We had to cut most of that out, which we did. Cut that out. So let's. This is all stuff that's being hauled off or whatever, and this is other junk that we found sitting around, old mattresses. Like I said, this is just stuff we hadn't thrown away yet. Lots of repairs to do, guys. Lots of repairs, lots of work. But it's what we're starting with, guys. It's what we're starting with. Now, it's looking a little rough right now, but to tell you the truth, man, this is a whole kingdom to me. And I'm going to tell you about every cool little step of the way. Now, this is welcome to the cantina, guys. Here it is. And even in here, we've done so much work, and you can't even tell. But at least we cleaned it up for the most part, and we've been using it cooking out here because we didn't have anything to cook on in the last week in the house. Not that pot. I just pulled that out today. That's right. Go Cowboys. That's right. Even old Pops was a Dallas Cowboys fan. At least I knew he knew what was going on. Here you are. We got the big grill here we've been cooking on, smoker box. We've been sitting around, got little chairs hanging out, whatnot. Got some whole line of cookware. I mean, I've been doing all kinds of cooking out here, y'all. Didn't have running water to the house, so I have a 3-pot wash station out here with stainless steel, everything. And we've got, basically, you start off, just like we'd do it if we were doing it on the street. You've got your soapy water here. You've got basically a wash, rinse, and then your rinse here. You come out and you can dry and rack underneath here. You can just drain freely out there. Here's kind of a little prep table, another little workstation here, and that's where we keep like potatoes and onions and things like that for storage. A little trash can there. Yes, that is right, guys. We do have a swimming pool. Now, it is not fully functional and all that kind of stuff right now. We've got to do some work on it. But we do have a little tiki bar that's falling down. I will be tearing that down. And then here's the swimming pool. Green as can be, but it's there. I guess it don't leak. Here's the back of the house, kind of the side of the house. And there's old Sparky Dog down there. But a lot of things are going to be changed. A lot of things are going to be changed. Now, from this angle, I'll go ahead and tell you, we're looking at coming up here and building out and coming to a big gabled entry, okay, and doing a giant porch right here. Just a real big deck, covered deck and all that. So let's take a walk now. We're going to go into the house, and I'll show you what we're looking at now. Here, we've even got a little workout station right before we go into the house. I see that it goes back to the chicken coops and everything else. Now, we're going to wade our way through all the garbage and the muck and the mess. Now, yes, guys, look at this carpet. That's what it all looked like through the whole house. Just not cool. Look at that. It looked like a cat. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's not a cat. I mean, there's all kind of junk. Now, here we are, guys. We're going into the home. Like I said, we're not really set up at all. We've just kind of been almost squatting, I guess, just kind of doing it and making life a little bit for a week while we've been trying to run around and work and do this too. Here's the entryway. Now, this door, there's a lot of electrical issues. Only electric works in some places. So this door has a busted thing that used to be glass. So I put that over there for the cold air. Because in this bathroom, we are going to have to completely gut it. And, well, it's already almost gutted totally as it is. I'm going to show you what we're working with here. There's a utility room that's all going to be cut out. There's no electricity in here. AC unit that doesn't work. But I'm going to be putting a hot water heater right here where this washing machine's at. The wallpaper was made from old newspapers from the 90s when they built this house. Yeah. Anyway, this is it's actually been kind of cleaned up a little bit, but we're going to have to rebuild the entire bathroom. I mean, there's no shower, there's no floor. That was rotted out, and that's going down to the ground. I'm going to have to rebuild that. I mean, this whole room is going to have to be rebuilt. There's no toilet, there's no nothing. It just goes down to holes in the floor that are covered up by boards. Old junk of surveillance equipment in the bathroom. Weird as hell. I don't know what that was about, but as you can see, I'm going to look up. This is the AC pipe, or chase, I guess, or whatever you call it, where all the duct work goes. Yeah, it's all tore out. Now, that's the main bathroom in the entryway. Now, let's just go in here into the main room. You've got a living room. Yeah, we've got stuff stacked everywhere. Boxes, bins, totes. But I will say at least it is clean, okay? It is clean. We have cleaned. Tore out the carpet, did all that kind of stuff. And it's mostly just stuff sitting around now, just sitting everywhere. But this is the space. There's my lovely lady Denise. Hello there. She's talking her mama. Probably large. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Now here, we're going to turn around and go into, you might get drunk, guys. I've been going in circles. We are going into the dining room, and I've got all kind of stuff in here. Some of this is stuff that's mine that we brought from storage, and this is some stuff over here that is going to need to be gone through for autumn, and or my sister and her family and stuff like that. That it's probably sentimental value things that go that they're going to want to keep. So I'm kind of sorting it and trying to make sure that everything is stacked nice and neatly in good organized bins and crates that are going to be not damaged, no cardboard. I've got all that stuff out because that stuff just gets rotten if she doesn't go through it quickly. Okay, so here is the kitchen area. You can come through this entrance here in the dining room, or let me back to the entrance we just came through. I'm going to back out and come back. Okay. As you see, you can go to the kitchen from either place. Okay. And under the stairs, I have Sparky's little bed down there. He's got a little kennel. Well, let's walk in through this way. Now, the tiles, I'm going to have to completely redo the tile, rework the walls. There's a lot of water damage, as you see here. But, yeah, this is the room. There's a utility room that I'm going to have to rebuild. That's the water heater. I'll be moving to the other room. This again is more stuff either we've brought in or stuff that we're sorting. Still, we're still getting rid of trash. We're still, like I say, we're just sitting around kind of living, guys. We got some hot cocoa, some coffee and things sitting around, some sodas, whatever. But we can't really, everything's kind of been cleaned. It just hasn't been, there's just a lot of stuff, guys. There's just a lot of stuff. That's artwork that's been stacked up against one wall to be moved, and this doesn't even have all our stuff. These are still the dishes that were here when we got here. We've, washed it all and put it up. But as far as, being able to go through everything and stack it up, heck, it's just been low on time. Either way, here is a bedroom. Now, look at this, guys. These walls, there's water damage everywhere. I've already inspected the roof and looked at that. So we're going to take care of that first. Just showing you what we're starting with, guys. Now, these floors, yes, they've been scrubbed. Yes, they've been everything. Just looks this way. This is a lot of years of neglect and no care and, just things being run down by a guy who's, a little too old to do it all by himself. Now, here, we've just kind of been sticking our stuff in here and laying around because it's the master bedroom. And that's what we're doing is there. We hadn't even brought our bed or anything over here yet. We just kind of been staying here. There's Sparky right over there, stays there. And that's a dresser that we haven't cleared out yet. Look, I've got tubs and ice chests and bins full. Look, there's like 3 PlayStations right there. All kind of stuff. And that's kind of what the room looks like for now, just with our stuff stuffed in here for about the last week. Trying to just have a place to, lay down at night when we get here after midnight, just about every night. Coming back through the house. Here, as you see, there's the dining room stuff full of stuff. I'm coming back into the living room. And there's the lovely Denise. I mentioned Sparky's bed earlier. Oh, look, there he is. There's another one right there. Big old kennel and crate. Lives underneath the stairs. Like I say, guys, we are still trying to just get everything together. I mean, we're just moving in, guys. We're just moving in. We're trying to do repairs. I mean, the electric doesn't work everywhere. The water doesn't work to the bathrooms. We just have water hoses running in. We have to fill toilets right now. I mean, it's not ideal. But if you guys have been following me at all, you know that 2 months ago we were living in the back room of our shop. It was about the size of a jail cell. So this is a whole lot better. And wouldn't you know? Year before that, I was homeless, living on the street. So this right here is a mansion, guys. Now, this is stuff we hadn't even attempted to go through. Attic space stuff. And as we come up to the second floor, now we tore out all the carpets in here. Apparently, they had animals living in here. But there again, this is all stuff that just hasn't been cleared yet. Well, that's an RTV and stuff like that. But that's one of our family members live in one of the spare rooms. See, there's another bedroom I'm not going to show because the door's cracked open and he might be upset. But right back there, there's a bedroom. And then as we come up over here, we've got more stuff. And then there's another little bedroom in here. Now, I'll go ahead and show you the bedroom and bathroom. The lights in there don't work, so I have to run some other kind of lighting just to have lights up here. And I won't take you in there just because, I mean, it's a bathroom and bedroom. It's real small. But that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. That is our little home. What did I miss? Oh, yeah. Here, let's go down these stairs that are steep and haunted looking and scary. And by the way, Rob, Larissa, if you're watching, this place is creepy, man. I mean, it can sure be creepy, especially at nighttime. Now, mind you, this is what it looks like after we've been cleaning for a month, guys. Okay, this, I forgot about this. This used to be kind of a greenhouse conservatory type area. They had it as like a little plant room, all little gardening and stuff. Now the floor was rotted out back here, so they were just using this plot. I mean, it's in pretty bad shape, guys. And the roof, yeah, as you see, guys, it's pretty rough in here. The floor is kind of gone. The roof is gone. The wall is gone. I got to rebuild this whole thing. I'm probably going to turn it into an art studio because I want the natural lighting. And it's kind of a cool space. In here, this is the last room that I'm going to show. This is going to be my office. For now, it's music storage for my musical instruments and equipment. And then there's like an old desk and some filing stuff in here and things like that. It's just kind of like a little shed type room. And he had used it for an office. My father, he had used it for an office before, but it's just kind of turned into junk storage and collected junk. So that will be the office. Now walking back in here again, you got to love the lighting in here, guys. And I love that soil and just the whole look. I'm probably just going to tear the floor out in here, rebuild the walls and the roof, use natural lighting somewhere, up in here in the same way that they've done before, and turn it into an art studio. I'll put the big giant easel in here. I think it'll be really cool. So as we walk back through here, guys, you see the property. It's nothing fancy at all, but like I've said before, guys, this is an entire kingdom to me. And for my family, this is a game changer. We've got rules. We've got plans and ideas and thoughts and all kinds of stuff that is going to change everything here. And we'd love for you guys to follow us. Follow this adventure, yet another adventure. And I'll be doing videos soon to talk about the next step and plans. And actually, I'll be filming it today because there's a really cool stuff. Here, I'm going to turn this around. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can. Hey there, good looking. How you doing? So, what I am going to do, guys, is I'll start filming today another set of videos that will walk you through some of the cooler steps of the things that we've got planned on, guys. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. And a whole new world changes here on this property. So just stay tuned, guys, for the updates. Thanks for watching, and we love you guys.